What if being lazy isn't actually your fault? That line kept echoing in Daniel's head. He'd heard it in a video earlier that morning, but something about it stuck. Could it be true? Could laziness really not be his fault? He sat on his couch, staring at his unfinished to-do list. So many goals, so many plans, and yet no movement. Every time he tried to start, an invisible force seemed to glue him to the couch. That evening, desperate for answers, Daniel decided to visit his old mentor, Dr. Morgan, a calm, thoughtful psychologist who always had a way of making complex things sound simple. Daniel, Dr. Morgan, I don't get it. I want to do better. I know what I should be doing. But when the moment comes, I just don't. It's like something inside me resists. Dr. Morgan. Tell me, Daniel, have you ever considered that this resistance isn't laziness, but biology? Daniel, biology? Dr. Morgan, yes, your brain's first instinct is to save energy. It's wired to avoid effort. That's why the couch feels easier than your goals. But here's the good news. You can work with your brain instead of fighting against it. Daniel. And how do I do that? Dr. Morgan, 3 habits. Master them, and laziness becomes impossible. The momentum habit. Win the first 2 minutes, Doctor. Morgan, the hardest part of anything is starting. So don't make the start big, make it tiny. That's the secret of the 2-minute rule. Don't. Tell yourself to read a book. Just read 1 page. Don't plan to go to the gym. Just put on your shoes. Don't say clean the kitchen. Just wash 1 dish. Daniel. That sounds almost too easy, Dr. Morgan. That's the point. You're lowering the mental wall. Once you start, your brain switches from avoid to engage. The momentum carries you forward. That night, Daniel told himself he'd write just 1 sentence. He ended up writing for an hour. On your default a week later, Daniel returned, looking more confident but still restless. Daniel. I've been starting easily now, but I still get distracted. I lose focus fast, Dr. Morgan. That's because you're depending on motivation, and motivation is unreliable. What you need is a system, he smiled. Ever heard of the Pomodoro technique? You focus on one thing for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, you rest longer. It turns work into rhythm, not struggle. Daniel tried it that same evening, timer on, phone away. The ticking clock gave him focus, not pressure. For the first time, work felt manageable. Who you want to be, weeks passed. Daniel's progress grew visible. But one day, he sat in silence, staring at his screen again. Daniel, I'm doing everything right, but I still feel like the same lazy person inside, Dr. Morgan. That's because your identity hasn't caught up with your actions yet, Daniel. Identity? Dr. Morgan. Yes. The final habit is the identity habit. You're not just changing what you do, you're changing who you believe you are. If you see yourself as lazy, you'll keep finding ways to prove it true. But if you decide, I am a disciplined person, your actions will start to align with that. Daniel was quiet for a long moment. Then softly he said, I'm not trying to write a book. I am a writer. Dr. Morgan nodded. Exactly. Every small action is a vote for the person you want to become. Months later, Daniel walked into Dr. Morgan's office holding a printed manuscript. Dr. Morgan. Finished it? Daniel. Yes. And for the first time, I didn't wait to feel motivated. I just followed my habits. Dr. Morgan smiled. So, what have you learned? Daniel looked down at his manuscript and said, The 2-minute rule gets you moving. The Pomodoro system keeps you steady, and the identity habit changes who you are. He looked up, eyes steady and sure. And when you become that person, laziness